Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another stream. It's Steve Kelly here. We got a good one today. We're going to be doing a presidential arrival to the state of San Andreas. We have an entire security detachment available to provide force protection for the president while he's in the state of San Andreas. Lots of really cool things firing off here. Amazing group of people. We got Aaron, Alex, Daniel, Dwayne, James, Giannis, Kaylee, myself, and Justin currently in this scenario. So it's going to be pretty cool. Don't know really what to expect. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. So really happy to have you guys here with us. And let's go ahead and let's kick this off because, well, why not? It'd be good if I could select the right buttons here. So, all right. So I'm currently sitting here with the pilot and wherever he went. But I'm Amanda Rifle. I'm going to be running for office. The president is apparently here to give me support and to talk and discuss things with my character. So that's pretty exciting. I'm muted up in Discord right now where all these yahoos are. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute and see where we're at.
Boulevard, which is the middle street.
Hey.
Probably just talking, showing it off.
Yo.
All right, we're ready. Tell me this isn't a beautiful aircraft. So this is Marine 1. So we're going to be venturing in this unit here very shortly. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I didn't see you, ma'am. You must be our passenger, right?
Yeah, my name's Amanda Rifle. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Rifle. I'm Colonel James J. Podolsky. I'm going to be your pilot and pilot of Mr. President.
I'm really excited. I've never been in one of these aircraft before, or specifically with the president, so I feel pretty honored to be able to be here today.
Yeah, it is indeed a very special honor to fly along with him in Marine 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Colonel. And I guess he should be arriving here shortly.
Yes. I don't know the exact schedule, but he will arrive when he arrives.
Air Force One. What's your stat?
Okay. Well, no problem. I'm just going to hang out and watch the plane come in. This is so exciting.
I say again, Zancudo
Oh, yes,
Ground
ma'am.
Command calling Air Force One.
If you
What's your
could stay clear of the rear rotor area.
You guys, Air Force One.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
Comms are currently
It's
out
much
and are
safer.
currently flying over the ocean.
Yes, thank you, Colonel.
Copy.
And since we don't know whether
Be
pilot
advised,
will
your comms are back
taxi
online.
around, you would be much safer here.
Okay, I'll stand right over here next to the door.
Air Force One is
Do you
operational.
need to know anything about you? Like, do you get flying sick or anything, or can I just operate?
No, I
very
don't
much
have
usual?
I don't have any issues in terms of flying. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome, man.
So I would think if they're coming, they should be coming eastbound, I would imagine.
Oh, yes. Oh, long check.
Yes. I
Dwayne
think
is
so.
playing
I'm pretty
President
sure they're going
Hank
to use
Jameson.
I think it's the 30 right runway coming from there.
Nice. So do you have a lot of experience flying the president around?
Oh yes. I'm flying him around for about 6 years now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And another 20 years in
This is Air Force
Marine
One calling
Corps.
LSIA Tower, coming in for final approach.
Copy
This
Air
is-
Force One.
Rita, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to the channel.
Be advised, we're going
I'll
to be
call you
landing
Red
at
Double A. How's that sound?
30 right, or sorry, correction, 30 left. We're going to be landing at final approach, coming sud onto the docks.
helicopter is beautiful, isn't it? It's all primed up and ready to go. Inspections being done. We got Air Force One inbound to Los Santos International Airport, at which point the president will be arriving on board Air Force One, and from there we will load onto Marine One, the helicopter here, and take off. We're going to be heading, I think, to Zancudo. And then we're going to get into a motorcade. So my character, Amanda, is, like I said, going to be running for a potential office or whatnot, and is getting the ear of the president in terms of support. So it should be pretty cool. So thank you all
This is Air
that are
Force One
currently
to
streaming
Tower
or viewing the stream.
LSIA. We're on final approach. Landing gears down.
Copy that, Air Force One. Runway's open. And don't hesitate to throw some stuff in chat so I can chat with you. Giannis's RP is always top notch. Look at this dude. Oh, here we go. No, I was wrong. They're coming in from the west.
This is Air Force One. Touchdown successful.
Copy that, Air Force One. This is Los Santos International Airport Tower Control. Go ahead and proceed to the Devon Weston hangar.
10-4.
Your area is secure. That looks so
My
cool.
clear
Such a big
to
plane.
cross runway 12 left and continue down there to the hangar.
Air Force One, that's an affirmative. We have a temporary flight restriction on Los Santos International Airspace as a current, so you are free to move about the airport as needed to adjust yourself over to that location.
10-4.
Do you see it, man?
It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Yes. That's what all the people say when they see it the first time.
And that's a 747, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
But
that's
you
pretty
wouldn't
neat.
believe the actual seat capacity. It's much, much lower.
It has offices and all kinds of different, like, quarters and all that stuff. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. It has. It has a conference room, a meeting room. I think there's an actual kitchen. There's a command ops center for the POTUS. There's a command ops center just for the Secret Service for everything on board. And there's so many offices and meeting rooms that rumors say there's only room for just 2 people on it, but you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. It's very large. I'm going to go ahead and get situated on the other side of the aircraft, awaiting their arrival then. Thank you, Colonel.
Yes. What is he doing?
Love it.
I guess it's not that easy to taxi that plane on here.
I can imagine. It's a big-ass aircraft. That's so big. Jesus.
Ma'am, I must ask, do you plan on salute the president?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just letting you know he's a left-handed and he prefers people to salute with the left hand. Don't ask me why, it makes no sense, but that's how
Yeah, okay. No problem. I will do my very best to remember that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Air Force One to LSIA Tower. We're successfully in the Dove Weston building. Advising for further instruction.
Copy that, Air Force One. We'll get an individual over there for escort for the President to Marine One. They have already been advised. Copy.
10-4.
Oh, this is so. I'm so nervous.
I get that you're nervous to meet the most powerful man in the world, but he's just a man too.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. This was just all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. And if you have trouble to like imagine him as a normal human being, then imagine him in his morning routine, shaving himself or something, day to day ish.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. Thank you, Colonel.
That's what I do when I have those politicians at the POTUS or vice president or whomever on board.
Well, it's a very good idea. Air Force One, Los Santos International Tower. And just look how detailed this aircraft is. It's so beautiful. Like, I doubt this really does it justice on the stream, but it is a very beautiful aircraft. Very well detailed. Livery on this thing is just, it's perfect.
Morning, tower southwest 5506, requesting landing runway 30.
Los Santos Tower, you are clear. Proceed as expected.
It's awfully quiet when it's POTUS around because every air traffic is on hold.
Yeah, there's just nothing. It's very, yeah, it's very alluring and elusive all in the same. They really control access to this entire area, don't they?
Yes, man.
I can understand why. I just wonder, like...
This is Air Force One to LSIA. Advise, when is current time for convoy to reach destination?
Convoy's not going to be coming to Los Santos International Airport. President is to board Marine 1, which is standing by on helipad 1 in front of aircraft.
10-4.
Air Force One, Los Santos ground. Air Force One, Los Santos ground.
Marine 1, go ahead.
Because the whole area has been cleared by Secret Service, you can pass it on foot.
Understood. Air Force 1, copy.
Air Force One copies, walking the president over to the helicopter.
You see him over there, man?
Yeah, is that him?
Yes, ma'am. And his pilot.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you said salute with the left hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go.
Yeah, we need to have a discussion about that pilot. That was the
Ah,
worst
yeah,
flight I've ever been
I
on.
understand. We'll have a discussion about it.
Absolutely.
Alright, there you go.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Hello, Mr. President.
Soldier. Mrs. Rifle, good to see you. At ease, son. You too, Mrs. Rifle.
It's very wonderful to meet
Let's,
you
hop
finally.
on board.
Yes, sir. After you.
Yes, very good to meet you.
So if you want to hop aboard, Mr. President, I'm gonna do my final walk around.
Yes, absolutely.
This is Air 1, be advised, President is now in Marine 1.
This is Victor Hotel 60 November. POTUS has boarded Victor Hotel 60 November, changing call sign to Marine 1.
Los Santos International Airport, Marine 1, call sign change approved. Safe flight.
Mrs. Rifle, it's so good to finally meet you. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time.
Yeah, same. I was as well. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. I'm not used to being in front of such high-profile individuals, especially one of your stature, sir. It's really an honor to meet you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rifle, but you don't need to be too formal around me. I'm just an average Joe, just like you.
Fair enough. What did you have on your itinerary today, if you don't mind me asking?
Before we
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. President, Ms. Rifle. Can you please shut your seatbelts? I'm going to the starting procedures.
Affirmative, no problem.
yes.
Batteries on, lights on, throttle idle, rotor area clear. Starting engine. Throttle 70%, instruments checked, landing area clear. Engine gauges 1, harness and seatbelt secured, controls are checked, windows and doors are closed. Mr. President, we're ready for takeoff.
10-4, Buckaroo. Mrs. Rifle, my wife would kill me if
Alzheimer Tower,
found out I
Marine
was
1.
indulgent, but can I offer you a cigar?
Go for Tower, Marine 1. Oh, no thank
Marine
you.
1 requesting permission to taxi to runway 3 to take off northbound
Fantastic.
Los Santos Tower.
Marine 1, authorization approved for takeoff as requested. Safe flight.
Thank you.
Godspeed, Marine 1. I don't really smoke, especially cigars, but thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna light up here. So, Mrs. Rifle, I've heard you
Zancudo Ground Command,
change
calling
your mind in
Marine 1,
regards
what's your
to
stat?
the discussions we've
Marine
had
1
regarding
taxiing towards
your
runway 3
ambitions. What
northbound.
made you change your mind?
Copy. What's your ETA, sir?
Marine 1 with question. ETA to takeoff or ETA to arrive on Zancudo Airbase?
ETA to arrive, sir.
ETH arrival about 7 to 10 mics, depending on
Clear.
flight conditions.
Copy.
Well, to be honest with you, Mr. President, you had a lot of influence in my decision. And then also my friends in the Pinks, you know, I got a lot of really wavering support, or not wavering, but really, really solid and robust support from my really dear friends and family, to pursue this career option. So I'm really excited about the future, honestly, and working with you specifically, as well as your administration.
Very good. Very good. I'm very glad to hear that, Mrs. Rifle.
Oh, here we
We
go.
have quite. Yes. I never get quite used to that. The turbulence. Oh. I've never been one for
Absolutely.
flying, Mrs. Rifle.
Well, at least you get to do it in style.
Mr. President, do you want me to take the route along the coast or along the mountains?
Absolutely. Let's show Mrs. Rifle the scenic view of San Andreas.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you want me to go either the beach or the mountains? What do you prefer, Mr.?
What do you think, Mrs. Rifle? Are you a woodsman or do you prefer to be a beach bum?
There's nothing more beautiful than the coastal area of San Andreas, in my opinion.
You heard her, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is
So, Mrs.
great.
Rifle,
Louis,
did you
what's
have
up,
any
buddy?
Particular
Thanks for joining the
considerations
stream,
for
brother. I
what
appreciate that.
office you have ambition for? We have quite a lot of offices to fill during these midterms.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that running for Congresswoman is really going to be my strength here. I put a lot of focus on that specifically, and with your administration's support of my candidacy, I would really like to move forward with that.
Well, we could always use more, how you say, supporters in Congress, of course. The,
Oh, absolutely.
Majority's been giving us quite a fuss.
Yeah, I can see that. You've been met with a lot of aggression from what I've been watching on the news recently, and from just daily briefings.
Zancudo Tower, Marine 1.
Absolutely.
Go for
But
Zancudo
Mrs.
Tower.
Rifle, I do have to ask.
Marine 1 on baseline approach for runway 15
I've heard
right.
you
Requesting
tend to
permission to
focus
approach
most of your
and land
efforts in
on
the
runway
impoverished
15
areas
right.
of Blaine County.
Zancudo
but
Tower.
You claim residency in Los
I
Santos?
copy Marine 1.
Yes.
Be advised airspace is clear. Runway is clear.
So I have to ask, which seat are you running consideration for?
Affirmative. Marine 1 going in for final approach.
I was hoping to kind of
Mr.
get your
President
opinion.
and Mr. Rifle, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm letting you know we're going to approach the airbase of Zancudo right now.
Designated survivor.
Oh,
Nice,
fantastic.
Louis. That's a good one.
You'll have to give these guys some leeway, Mrs. Rifle. They get a bit jumpy when they see, how you say, unauthorized aircraft.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, you're kind of a big deal. Let's not forget that. Leader of the free world. That's a big responsibility.
Or what's left of it.
Marine
bird
1,
strike.
Zancudo Tower.
Go for Marine 1.
Marine 1 landed on runway 15 right. Requesting permission to taxi to main hangar.
I copy Marine 1. Be advised you are clear to taxi. Taxiways are free. Routes are free to cross at your discretion.
Affirmative. Marine 1 taxiing to main hangar.
Nice job, James. Good call outs, man. It's solid.
But we do have a very, very strong incumbent in Los Santos County, but we can always convince them to retire. And then Blaine County, we do got a bit of a troublesome person giving us some issues in Congress. So if you do choose to, you know, claim some residency up in Blaine County, well, I won't be shy to support you.
It'd be very easy.
Please
Absolutely.
stay seated until I clear the vehicle.
Yes, yes, of course.
Throttle is closed, fuel is cut off, all switches off, and rotor brake is set. Mr. President, Ms. Rifle, you're clear to onboard the helicopter.
Thank you, Colonel.
No,
Great
thank
flight,
you,
by the
sir.
way.
Thank you, ma'am.
Marine 1 POTUS has unboarded the helicopter Marine 1, changing call sign back to Victor Hotel 60 November.
Copy, Marine 1. Copy your call sign change. Mr. President, Madam Rifle, if you would follow me
Hello.
this way, we'll get you onto your destination.
Thank you, sir.
Evening, son. You got the itinerary from the chief of staff, correct?
Yes, sir. We'll make sure you get to
Wrong
your place
one,
of
sir.
destination.
Oh, my mistake there. Getting a bit
Oh,
senile.
let me slide over.
Secret Service Command to convoy. Be advised, POTUS is on board. We are clear to roll out. Follow the path to Cluckenbell.
Oh, look at how
Copy.
amazing this
Highway
is.
rolling out.
This is amazing. So this is a day in the life of you?
Yes, it gets a bit overbearing sometimes. For example, I'm not allowed to drive myself anymore, which is a bit of a pain to say the least.
I could see that. So how long do you plan on being in San Andreas?
Just for the afternoon. The Secret Service doesn't particularly care for me staying in one place too long. Isn't that right, James?
That is correct, sir. President on the move is a safe president.
Very
Oh,
good.
Yeah. They're loyal sons of bitches, but they don't like me changing up the schedule. Gotta give them a 4-hour notice in advance.
That seems pretty fair, honestly. And just so you know, I was talking to my friend, my very dear close friend, Erin Gonzalez. She's actually a highway trooper now, and she's in the lead car in your formation here, in your convoy.
Is that right?
Deputy, go.
I heard Anthony, my attorney general, met with you fellas the other day.
Yes, he did.
Secret Service Command, be advised we have turned northbound.
You did
Great Ocean Highway,
the state of
proceeding
mighty
on
fine
time.
service
Should
and
be on arrival
get rid
here
of
in
Mr.
about.
Smirnoff. That bastard was a plague on this earth.
Yeah, he's single-handedly caused quite a bit of chaos for me specifically, as well as for the state and numerous other people.
Well, I can imagine you done this state quite a lot of service in that regard, and people will definitely remember it on election day. Don't you worry about that.
Fair.
Disregard that, please. Thank you.
So we're coming over Raton Canyon right now. This is a really scenic area. Very beautiful. As you can see all the redwoods off to the right here.
Same
And that's
I do.
Cassidy Creek
By
down
God.
there. Some of the oldest forests in the state reside in this area of San Andreas.
And once we're in Congress, you could surely represent this forest here. Give us some well-needed legislation to protect it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the first platforms that I intend to run on are going to be equality, obviously, and especially the safety of our children and their success for the future. I think that is extremely paramount.
Well, that's what it's all about, Mrs. Rifle. That's what my administration intends to accomplish by the time these 8 years are up. And believe me, there will be 8 years.
Absolutely.
Dumb son of a bitch, the dumb son of a bitch the majority's putting up to run against me in 2020 ain't gonna last. Believe me.
Secret Service
Fair enough.
Command, be
All
advised we are
fluff, no
preparing to
substance.
enter Paleto Bay. We'll be in Cluckenbell Farms in about.
But Mrs. Rifle, I could definitely see you ending up in the White House one day. Just gotta work your way up.
That would be many days from now, for sure, if ever possible. But thank you. I really appreciate that, Mr. President.
Yep, it takes quite a lot of work. But That's what it's all about. And we're rolling up on the Cluckamel factory, I assume?
It would appear so.
Oh my god, I can't
Pull around
believe it!
Highway to Sheriff, you lock down that entrance. I have the other one.
10-4. I'm going to lock down this end.
All right, Madam Rifle, Mr. President, you're clear.
Oh, thank
just
you.
Hold on. All right. Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure.
Secret Service convoy, be advised we've arrived at Cluckenbelt. We are securing the area at this time.
James, be sure to tell that SWAT fella that the gentleman in pink, they're gonna be the protesters I'm meeting with.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god!
Excuse me?
I can't believe, is that the actual president?
Secret Service Ground Command to ground forces.
You have to
be
leave the
advised
area, please.
The young lady in
Can I
pink
take a
is to be
picture with
secured
him?
and cleared of all. She is
Please.
meeting with POTUS.
Just one
Go ahead,
picture.
go ahead and pat her down. She's good.
Oh yes, sweetie, pat
Please
me
kiss.
down. Come on, pat me down.
Yeah, it's the person we're meeting here.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Amazing.
I didn't know.
Amazing.
Pat me down. Come on, pat me down, man.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Justin.
President Jameson is,
Ooh,
I don't know about his
like
standards at this point.
Love it.
Come on, you died too, sweetie, right?
This limo is so beautiful. Look at this.
Pretty sure I see chest hair, but okay.
Oh yes, it's very strong. Yes,
You're
there,
all
cutie. Alright.
Okay.
Sorry for the
So
delay,
can I
Mr.
take a
President.
picture
Just
with
trying
him
to secure
now?
the area, yes, sir.
On control
Pat her
4.
down, secure the
The
weapons.
person president is going to meet us.
Secret Service Command to Charlie 4. My apologies, madam. You
Repeat, please.
your transmission was interrupted, madam.
Oh, sorry. I said that the person that the president is going to meet is all good. I pat her.
I copy.
This is Sniper 1. Area seems secure. How others copy?
Secret Service Command, I copy. All units being advised, POTUS and Madam Rifle are preparing to exit. Let's be on our toes. Alright, Mr. President, Madam Rifle, we are exit the beast.
Awesome. Thank you, James.
You cuckoo.
James, who in the holy hell is that?
I have no idea, sir. That's
Hello.
I got a bad feeling
Hello,
about
ma'am.
this.
Hi,
Hi.
are you the president?
No, I'm Amanda Rifle. It's a really pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Amanda. I'm Nancy.
Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce you to the President of the United States, Mr. Presidential Man of the Hour, of the Day, of the Year, of the Decade, Hank Jameson.
Hello,
good
Mr.
evening.
President. I'm Nancy. Nancy Fisher. Hi. Oh gosh, I'm
good to
so
meet you.
nervous.
A pleasure.
Yeah, so I mean, they told me I gotta talk to you as one of those who were let go recently.
I see. Well, share your grievances with me.
Excuse
I'd be
me.
more than happy to
Yeah.
hear them.
Okay. So I was working in here for about like 2 years now, and the whole economy is down in this little town, and I mean that's basically the only place where you can work if you don't do drugs or are a cop. And since I did one of the things, I couldn't do one of the other things, but that was back in my youth, so I had to work at this factory. And yeah, it basically ruined my life. So then they decided to like import some cheap Latino or whatever where they come from. I mean, it's completely okay if they just want to work, but they threw us out, and they put my sexuality as a reason to let me go because I was not representable to like plug any chicken anymore on the I mean, like, wow.
David Rich,
I've
David
rights
Richmond
too, right?
Gaming. What is up, man? I am doing great. We're having a hell of a scenario right now. Getting the president around the state of San Andreas.
Yes, well,
All kinds of weird, crazy stuff.
Nancy,
We're at the Cluckin' Bell up in Paleto currently.
I am fully upholding of the equal rights of all people, despite their sexuality. But and I will definitely fight to ensure that you have that just equality.
So you're going to give me my job back?
Well, I can't give you your job back, but I can definitely push for legislation to ensure that the individuals that did fire you cannot do that to any more people.
Mr. President, that was a lot of smart words, but I don't need smart words. I need my job back. I'm selling my body. I'm selling my butthole in order to survive.
Well, I don't think that's something you should tell the president, but okay. But,
Mr. President, if I may?
I promise you. Yes, interject, please.
You said your name was Nancy, is that correct?
James, can I have a word?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. President.
Who was the individual that fired you? Do you recall their name?
I think it was the Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith?
I don't
Is he
know, I mean,
the is he the plant
he was the
facilitator
shift
here?
Supervisor, but they're so powerless too, and he just gave me the paperwork and said it came from above, and
Are we
that
all
happened
clear?
to all of the other people.
Okay. Well, I will let you know. I'm gonna do everything I can on my end to have a conversation with your management here at this plant, and because I don't think that that's fair at all. Just so you're aware, and I'll fight and do everything I can for you. And I know Mr. Jameson would feel the same way, because it's not fair. It's all about equality, and having a good life and working hard for the things you want. So I'm really sorry that happened to you.
So you are going to give me my job back?
I'm gonna do everything I can to get you your job back.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's okay. I'm really sorry that you have to go through this. I know it must be really hard, but you're a very beautiful person, I can tell, and you have a very sincere heart.
That's as close as a heart can get.
That's good enough for me.
This is so intense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Nancy, you're very welcome.
I'm afraid I gotta go. I have to go earn my lunch.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye,
so
Nancy.
much.
Many blessings to you. Be safe.
Yeah, I'm safe. I always make them wear protection.
If it gets really good. Okay. Was there anything else that you needed to do here, Mr. President?
I believe that'll be all. That was an odd experience.
The sniper one, clear to come down.
Well, I don't necessarily see that as an
Copy,
odd
Sniper,
experience. I
one
mean,
here,
that's
clear.
reality.
POTUS will be entering the beast moment.
10-4.
It's a lot of people
Secret
with a lot of
Service
different
Command,
things.
All units, pack it up. POTUS and Madam Rifle are entering. Our next destination will be the
Maybe
cemetery
I'm
in
just
Los
a
Santos.
bit too
We will
old-fashioned.
proceed southbound on Great Ocean
That's
Highway
fair.
until entering Los Santos.
That's
which
why we
time will
need
make
people
a
like you in
left
Congress.
at the first red light. Follow around the bend, and the cemetery should be on the left. All units copy.
Copy. Highway 1, be advised that I'm at half a tank of fuel now.
Copy.
But, Mrs. Rifle, this is definitely something you could, uphold your campaign on.
Received from one
An equal
Well,
opportunity
Charlie
act.
for.
Well, I'm definitely going to reach out with the management of this plant to find out what the grounds were for her removal from the company, because if they were biased on,
Please, Tyler, you're clear to proceed forward.
you know,
Make a right
anything
left, go out
anything
same
of
way
the
we came
nature
in.
that she represented to us, then that's a definite conflict that I'll have to get resolved immediately, because that can't be happening here. That's not fair, and that's not
How
the
about you be
equality that I
advised,
stand
first
for.
convoy is about to hit the exit.
Copy, we are
Absolutely.
staged.
I'm going to get in contact with the Attorney General, see if we can get some,
Make a left.
U.S. attorneys to get their investigators out here.
Oh. Oops, we
Probably
went
not a
the
bad
wrong
idea.
direction.
How's everybody doing out there? So we're still out here in
control
Polito
to
currently. Doing some presidential
Oh, yes,
stuff.
Mr. Wallace, this is,
you.
President
Let's see.
Jameson. I'd like your, U.S. attorney from the, District of San Andreas to get on a case regarding, possible discrimination with the, Cluckabell, Corporation.
One
we just
Charlie
encountered a
for
case
to
up
convoy.
in, it's gonna
Polito
be in
Bay.
Polito Bay, I
Cluckabell.
believe. Is that the name of
Copy,
it?
Charlie 4, you're
Yep,
clear
there
to
we go.
pass.
Yeah.
Yep,
Thank
Polito
you.
Bay. Alright, I appreciate it, Mr. Wallace. You, have a safe flight back to, the Pentagon. Or, no, excuse me, the DC.
Secret
Cheers.
Service Command, be advised we have exited the Polito Bay municipality. Proceeding southbound GOH. We'll alert again when we enter.
Yeah, that lady, Nancy was her name. She sounded very sweet and very stressed out with the current situations in her life. So, yeah, anything that your administration can do, I'd be very helpful as well if you wanted to include me in anything that you're able to do for her or for people up here in general.
For now, we can only let the Department of State do it, or excuse me, the Department of Justice, do its work. But, I can assure you, we will find a solution to this, dilemma.
Good, that's really good to hear.
Alright, the next stop is going to be the, cemetery down in Los Santos. I got a
Oh, wow.
visit to make down there.
Oh, okay. Putting some miles on these cars today.
Oh yes, it's not cheap to ride around here. $2,000 a minute.
Good God.
Yes, that's why we gotta make these trips count.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's a nasty wreck. Oh, God.
What the hell?
Sorry about that, sir. Must have been a protester. Oh. Trying to get you out of here safe as we can.
Goddamn protester.
Goddamn protesters. So, Mr. President, let me ask you, how do you engage with people who have differing opinions in your policies?
Well, Mrs. Rifle, I like to consider myself a bipartisan bridge builder, but unfortunately, the opposing party tends to take advantage of my generosity from time to time. It's not something
Okay.
I can condone.
What types of barriers do you commonly meet when you're trying to push legislation or policies for the country?
Oh, you know how the old story goes. Gotta make him a one-term president. Blah, 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 blah. It's all
Oh.
nonsense, Mrs. Rifle. All a game. To them.
Okay, fair enough.
Secret Service Command Control, be advised we are entering June.
Can I offer you a, scotch on the rocks, Mrs. Rifle?
Oh, hell yeah. I love scotch.
Alright, let me just, grab some here.
It's cool we have like a freaking ambulance
James
too
doesn't,
rolling in the convoy.
care for us
Love it.
drinking too much back here, do you, James?
No, sir.
I'll just take a really small glass, please.
Yeah, try not to get yourself too wasted back here. We got a lot of stuff. Don't need you getting a
Yeah.
hangover.
Preferably not wasted at all, but enough to take the anxiousness off. That would be wonderful.
There you go, Mrs. Rifle. One for you, one
Oh.
for me. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cling.
So we got our lead vehicle is a highway patrol car,
Ah, there
and
we
then
go,
the
that,
secondary
that
is
should
a
be
Los
control,
Santos
be
County
advised,
Sheriff's
you're
Office
clear
Cheers
on
vehicle.
right there.
We're going to be about 5 mics away from our desk. Sir, we're about 5 minutes away.
Fantastic. Oh, goddamn protesters.
God, that
Highway
SUV
1's
is
convoy
so
is
hot.
the cemetery, correct?
10-4, we'll make a left at this light and follow the road around the...
Oh, that's Erin in the HP car back there. You should really take a moment to talk to her.
Charlie
She's a
4,
very
just continue going straight.
incredible woman.
10-4, copy that.
We'll see if James gives me that moment.
I think we can squeeze into your schedule, sir.
Fantastic.
When Charlie 4's going to be at this residence on the left.
10-4, going to have to take a U-turn.
Oh, that's not legal. Don't worry, James. I'm pardoning you.
Don't worry,
Secret
James.
Service
I'll
Command, be
pardon
advised
you.
We've arrived at the
Amazing.
destination and waiting for the Secret Service team to... Alright, sir, just stand by. We're going to go ahead and secure the area for you.
All right. I'll be
Thank you,
here.
James. This is really quite amazing.
My pleasure, Madam Rifle.
Look 'em go. Goddamn.
It's quite a lot of effort just to make individual or singular stops in your route.
Oh yeah, I can never be too cautious. Always somebody hiding next to a bush ready to jump out and stab me.
Ooh.
No, I'm not going to let that happen, sir.
Oh, they all say that. Oh,
They
I want
all
to see on
say
the
that.
roof.
Jesus. Nice, Alex. Overwatch, in position. Love it. These guys are doing such an amazing job. The fucking police officers out there, the sheriff and the HP officers. It's so awesome. They got the road blocked off. They're maintaining security perimeter. Wow. I don't know why I never noticed that this has red and blues on it in the front, but it sure as hell
Just a
does.
few more minutes, sir. Trying to be as thorough as we can.
All right.
Amazing.
West side clear.
I copy.
East side clear.
I got
And north.
K9's active.
Rollins watching northwest exit.
Let's see here. More aggression on the Gaza Strip. Let's see.
Sniper one's got a visual.
I copy. Secret Service Commander, we
Oh,
cleared let
what's
the
that
boat
flash?
Oh, I'm sorry. That looks so cool.
What's that
up
you
there
got
on
in
the
your
roof.
hand there? Is that one of those cell phone thingies?
Yeah, it's
Are you on
my
internets?
it's my iFruit 10 XRT.
An eye fruit. I
Yeah,
think my granddaughter has one of those.
it's quintessential in being able to keep in touch with people you care about. So,
Yeah, Secret Service doesn't afford me those same benefits. I got this BlackBerry here, but I can only call my cabinet secretaries
oh,
and James.
fair
yeah,
enough.
You don't necessarily need to call me, sir. All you gotta do is hit that button.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know how this damn thing works.
Let's hope you never have to use it, sir.
Hopefully.
Indeed.
I apologize for the wait, sir. It's just a very large area to cover.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine, son. Don't you worry too much about it.
Nice job, Kaylee. Got that entrance all
Hmm,
blocked
Leave
off
that
and
worrying to
secure.
me.
We got
Awesome.
South Clear.
So many incredible
I believe
people here.
we are good to go.
Command copies. Be advised, POTUS and Madam Rifle will be debarking the beast. Alright, sir. Madam Rifle,
Tough
you
one.
guys are cleared it.
Okay, thank you, James.
Alright, fantastic.
Secret Service Command, all escort vehicles. I do realize we are running a bit low on. If you guys need to go get fuel, now is the time to do so.
10-4-1 Charlie.
Alright, sir. Where to?
Mr. President? Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go through some graves here. Pay our respect.
Who are we visiting today?
Alright, follow me. First grave we gotta visit is a Corporal Anthony Long.
Okay. Somebody that you know personally, or just paying your respects while you're here?
No, I just something I gotta do from time to
Secret
time.
Service Command, be advised, I've
The
got
boys
a
that
person
make it to
down in
Arlington.
the north parking lot. If I can get an agent over here, right?
Alright, Mr.
Highway 1, is it a man in an orange shirt?
Long.
I believe so. It's going to be an orange shirt, some kind of long pants.
Be advised, he was non-compliant. I had to tase him.
You're okay.
God rest you, soldier.
I love that we salute with the left hand.
Alright, next up.
Highway 1 going for fuel.
Copy.
Tommy Newman. This fella here was a senator from Minnesota back in the old days. Personal friend of mine.
Okay.
Ran for president back in '92. God rest his soul.
Oh, okay. I think this is a very commendable thing you do, Mr. President. I don't think most people would take the time out of their day, especially someone of your caliber, to be able to do this individually. Kyle, thanks for the host,
Absolutely.
man, and welcome to the stream.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's the least I
that.
could do for the boys fighting for our freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
Mr.
big deal.
Mr. Ed Armstrong. God rest his soul, son.
God rest his soul. Paying respects to fallen people.
Chuck Manson.
Yeah, it's Amanda. It's Amanda with President
Excuse me, I
Hank
mispronounced his name. Sorry, son.
Jameson.
Chuck Manley. God rest his soul, son.
God rest his soul.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! If that ain't the famous politician!
Hey, 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 hey!
Hey,
What the
I
hell?
got
Individual
one
over here.
throwing
Hey,
baseballs
get
at
down,
the
get down right now. Get
president.
down right
Mr.
now.
President, get back, get back.
Oh, Lord!
Secret Service Command, we got one down on the north side of the... Mr. President, get back. Get back, Mr.
Good
President.
Lord.
Ah, my fucking head.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. Bastard bruised me up pretty good. Oh, God. Did he fucking kill him?
Let's move in.
I got spare
Because
parts.
Amanda's never done racketeering or illegal gun charges or money laundering, for one. Ever.
By God, James didn't have to kill the dumb son bitch.
Where'd you get that from, Kyle? That's never
I'm
been a
sorry,
thing
sir, I
or a
can't take
character
you
set
seriously.
within her
Are you okay?
or about her storyline.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just some bruises.
For one,
Yeah,
she's
sir,
not
I'd
a
like to get
criminal.
you checked out before we roll out.
Alright. Before we do, I need to make a few more stops around the graveyard.
All right, sir.
No, the Pinks did not. They've never done any of those things. Not in any capacity in the history of the Pinks have they ever done racketeering, guns, or money laundering. Ever. Your source is incorrect.
Alright, Mr. Travel, let's
Jesus.
move along.
Nice shooting, James.
Thank you, ma'am. They teach us in the academy. Hopefully, we never have to use it, but I never hesitate.
Alright. Mrs. Amelia Dawson.
Rollins to ambulance.
Go ahead for
Meet
ambulance.
me on North Rockford.
Copy.
Just keep in mind, Kyle, like, all the Pinks that you're saying death to all the Pinks there's a tremendous amount of the Pinks playing characters currently in this scenario. Don't let your love for Zebra Johnson influence you to be negative in chat, please. Thank you. Who's here?
To the ambulance an update. Got multiple GSWs. You're going to have to
That
give
would be,
first-hand
believe
medical until other ambulances
Vinny
can arrive.
and Slotty.
As well
Copy
as
that. Where are the
sniper
gunshots?
I see approximately 5 or 6 in the chest and a couple in.
I know, Kyle, but so
Copy.
many
Any
people
to
just
the
spout out stuff like
head
that.
or neck
You never know
area?
really who's joking about anything. You know what I
Negative
mean?
at this time.
Copy.
Just blows my mind.
Mr. Henry Jameson. God bless you. Miss you, Pop.
God bless you, sir.
Alright, James. We can roll out now.
Is
All
that
right, sir.
everyone?
You would just step over here to the ambulance. We got him closer for you. Check you out.
Okay.
Thank you, good sir.
I don't know, some texture loss.
Secret Service Command to ambulance. Be advised, I'm walking POTUS over. If you could just give him a one.
Copy. What's POTUS' status?
Be advised, he got dinged in the head with a baseball.
Aaron,
Copy.
Oh,
hey.
Lord. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
you look great. Mr. President, this is Aaron Gonzalez, the lady I was speaking to you about, Trooper Gonzalez.
Oh, hi.
That ain't Mrs. Gonzalez. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
What the
You
fuck?
too.
Secret Service Command to
you
Sniper
have a
1.
big
If you
bruise.
would
I'm
grab
sorry.
a drive it over here to North Rockford so you
Yeah, I'll
can
live.
exfil POTUS.
I've dealt with worse.
10-4, hard copy. Coming over now.
I don't know what to say. It's very, very odd, like, face to face with you. I did vote for you.
Aaron.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Could always use more supporters like you. I'm gonna need something to cover this before I give the speech at City Hall.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
You know what? The hell with it. I'll show these Republican bastards something about my face.
Yeah, give them that West Virginia spirit.
That's Virginia. I'm from North Yankton.
Same thing.
There's never one, but the SUV is.
that's so
San
funny.
Andreas.
Copy, thank you.
Is he gonna make it?
We'll see.
With a spinal injury like that, I sure doubt it.
It appears my tower has been stolen.
Negative, sir.
Okay.
He's got a cigar in his mouth. That's funny.
I haven't smoked twice a day in over, what, 30 years now. I think this is a right occasion.
Well, I don't think it's
And a good one.
necessarily called smoking, Mr. President, if it's a cigar, because you don't actually inhale it.
Good point.
And nope, he is DOA 1144.
Secret Service Command calling Charlie 4. What's your stat? Charlie 4. What's your status?
I did
Everything
not
is
expect to
clear
see
by
all
the
this
chat.
today.
And copy. Were you able to get fuel?
No,
Therefore,
it's never
I
a
was
good
able
sign.
to get fuel.
Copy. Can we change frequencies for a brief moment?
Never a good sign at all.
10-9.
Yeah, change frequencies for a moment.
10-4.
All right, Mr. President, I heard you got hit in the head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, do you mind if I take a quick look at it?
Yeah, no problem.
Minor bruise on left brow, just above the eye socket. Busted lip. President appears
All
to be
right, Mr.
holding his right
President.
arm here and
On a
there.
scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain you ever felt in your life, about where would you say the pain rating is for this?
Just like a 3, I guess. Nothing too bad.
All right. Looks like you got a busted up lip there. I'm gonna grab an ice pack for you, and you can just hold that above your eye there, just to keep the bruising down a bit. With your lip, I'm just gonna put a small bandage on it just to keep that in touch, but it looks like it will heal by itself. No need for any stitches. I'll have I'll let your doctor know for when you get back over to Air Force One to double check everything. But if that's all good with you, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that'd be quite fine, son.
Starts eating food. Where's Alex? He's hidden pretty good. Look at the 10 on that.
All right, here you go. Just go ahead and hold that above your eye. Any pain anywhere else? Were you hit anywhere else? Chest, arms, legs?
I was hitting the chest and the arms a few times, but nothing too crazy.
Okay, again, on the scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that? Just still a 3 overall?
Just like a 1 or 2, I guess.
Okay. Alright. Notice you're holding your arm a bit there. Is your right arm sore at all? Were you hitting your right arm at all?
And a little sore, nothing too bad, son.
Were you hit there? Or was it just sore from anything else?
Oh, I was hit there. That son bitch has got a throwing arm. Or he did.
Okay. Let me get you another ice pack. I doubt it. Where on your arm was it? Lower arm, upper arm?
Just the upper arm, son.
The upper arm? Okay. I'll let your doctor know, so when you get back over to Air Force One, he can take a look at you in further detail. But I'll just get another ice pack for you, so you can have someone just keep that up against your arm, just if it starts getting any sore. All right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, here you go. Here's another 2, actually. 1 for your arm, if that gets any worse, and then just a spare in case anything else happens.
Alright, son, I appreciate it.
All right. If you need anything else, just let one of your agents know.
Alright, much obliged.
Thank you, medic. We
Anytime.
really appreciate your support.
No problem. Excuse me, Mr. Agent.
Yes, sir.
What do you want me to do with the body of the individual there?
Just let the local coroner know. I'm gonna have one of my agents
Alright.
stay by and execute it.
Alright, I'll call in the coroner and just have him pick him up next couple as soon as he can.
Alright, turn around. Turn around. Hey, nope. Nope.
Alright, Trooper, next stop's gonna be the City Hall in Alta. We'll be following you
City Hall in Alta?
on Alta Street, yes. Sorry about that, Mr. President, Madam Rifle. We're gonna get you in the beast.
Ambulance 32, can I get a county coroner to the cemetery on North
Nina's
Rockford
gonna
Drive
field
for
day with
one
this.
individual that is 1144 DM.
Yeah. At least there's no reporters here.
Do we have a better
Oh,
location
believe
where the
me,
city hall is? I am not quite
They're
sure where.
usually here. We're just damn lucky they weren't this
Stand by,
time.
sir.
Guess we have James to thank for that.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. Stand by. Some of our navigational equipment's having some issues. We're just trying to get you to your next destination.
This is secure too. Do we have the first Suburban in front, or the Tahoe in front? Come meet us over here.
Be advised that agent's going to stay behind, secure the area until the coroner gets
10-4.
per Secret Service protocol. Secret Service Command, any unit in the convoy, if you know the whereabouts of the Los Santos city, please speak up.
City Hall, yes.
That's funny. Nice.
And where
James.
would that be located at?
That'd be located at 269 Carcer Way, and Portola Drive. So we'll go from here, go down, make a left on Dorset Drive, go down, make a left on Portola Drive, and then a right on Cancer Way.
Copy. I
And,
got it in my
so-
GPS. We are good. We ready to roll, guys?
Yep.
10-4 command. Alright, sir. Sorry about the delay. We're moving now.
Well, good thing we had a medic with us. Jesus. So it looks like right now we're heading to City Hall. Oh. Must have hydraulics on. That blue SUV over there. For those of you that are just tuning in, like, there's a lot of pieces at play right here.
Alright, here we go, sir. Around.
I think this is the
Oh,
wrong
was ist das?
city hall, son.
Oh mein Gott. Oh
No,
mein
this is
Gott,
the
wer
building
ist
that
der
was on your
Präsident?
itinerary.
Security staff gave me.
Charlie, when you take this, I'll block off the
Well,
other
this'll
road.
do. We got to exit.
Tafar.
Negative, sir. Not this.
Nobody
Secret
at
Service
home
Command, be
is
advised
doing
we've
it. Das wird
arrived
mir
at
keiner
the
glauben.
City Hall building. We're gonna wait for Secret Service clearance before debarking. Sniper one, if you want to go ahead and secure the area.
10-4. If you just want to back
Gar
up
nicht
your
erwarten,
vehicle
was
just a
meiner
little
Frau
bit.
zu erzählen.
Perfect. Alright. Gonna be going around.
Oh, and that SWAT guy is so cool.
Oh, I love it.
I wonder how much this car must cost.
Oh, I'm sure it's a lot. Let's be real.
Command, be advised, I've got a large, heavy-set whiskey mic standing in front of the beast. At this time, he only has his camera out. Just we can get him backed up to the perimeter.
James, who the holy hell's that in front of the car?
I don't know, sir, but
I'd say run his ass over, but he probably totaled the damn vehicle.
That seems a little excessive. Unless, of course, you're just kidding.
This is Sniper 1, come in.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm just kidding,
Sir?
Mrs. Raffle.
I've
Don't need me
Oh,
to
secured a
hello,
location.
Mrs.
Hi,
Am I in
understand
the
what
way?
it's-
I apologize.
Yes, you are, 100%. If I could have
okay.
you
Scared.
come down the road
where
over
can
there,
I go?
to the end of the street, over by the intersection. That would be much
Here?
better. You could take your film from there. No, sir.
What is an intersection?
All the way. You see where the
that
lights are?
sounds like something very dirty.
It could be if you want to take it that way. But no, it's where all the lights are. This is a closed off area. We just need you to go over that way.
I'm
sir.
very sorry for your offer, but I am married and my wife is waiting at the hotel, so I think I'm gonna get in trouble if I do an intersection with you. Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. That's not what I'm asking. I just need you to walk to the end of the road.
Okay.
Right down there.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, sir.
Alright,
Not in the road, though. Please stay on the sidewalk.
Area is going to be secure.
But you said on the end of the road.
On the sidewalk, sir.
Alright, sir, ma'am, we are clear to exit.
Okay,
Oh,
on
thank
the
you, James.
sidewalk to the end of the road.
Yes,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Step back. Step back.
Oh, that was so funny.
Secret Service Command, be advised, POTUS is going to begin his speech moment. All units keep a sharp eye out.
James is on point. God damn.
All right, James. You got my podium here.
Yes, sir, you should be good to go.
All right, Mrs. Raffle, you ready to make your big announcement?
I guess so.
Fantastic. Don't worry. I'll open you up. I'll set the stage. All you gotta do, just remain confident.
Okay.
You're also gonna need this on your suit. It's a little easier to for people to hear you on the television.
Okay.
Just pin that on your undershirt there, and you'll be in business.
Why can't you look where you're going, stupid?
Okay, I got it.
Ow! You got Great Dane feet. Meow. You some ungroomed sheepdog with hair over your eyes?
Well, you are a nasty bitch, aren't you?
I think your mic's on.
Oh shit. Be sure to cut that out there, Jane. Oh, what? Oh Lord, Jane. All right, James, we got all the press guys here. We ready to
Highway
go?
1, the heavyset German is actually starting to walk into the courtyard again.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you should be good to go.
All right.
Sniper 1, you got visual.
Not yet. Trying to locate where subject is.
It's going to
People
be
of the
on
United
the
States,
southeast
people of
side
San Andreas,
in the
and
grass
people of
beside
Los
palm trees.
Santos. As your president, I am glad that I have been able to make this visit here
I got
today
visual.
to see your beautiful
He's
city
right
and your beautiful
now
state.
doing something on the
It has been
concrete
an
floor. I
utmost
gotta
Copy. Just keep your eyes.
10-4.
and it reminds me why I serve this here country. To protect the wonders of nature, to protect our future, the children that safeguard it, and to protect the lives of those living now,
He's starting to walk up.
so that they may have a better life
Cap.
tomorrow. And in that regard, you may notice that I have a bit of some bruising on my face and a busted lip here. And that is because there are people out there that are vehemently trying
He just stopped. He's
to obscure
crouched
this
again
vision
and
because
doing
it
something
threatens
on the
their
ground.
interests.
Copy. He's at a safe distance now.
Well, let me say
He
now
was up past the fountain. Let me know.
that
10-4.
no matter how many times I get knocked out of hit, I'm gonna get back up and swing even harder. Because that's how we do it in America. We don't shy away from adversity. We embrace it because it sharpens us. It makes us better in the other day.
He just climbed up. He's coming.
And to that
towards the
end, I will be
fountain.
pushing for new legislation that will uphold the life and sanctity of San Andreas. After speaking with some laid-off employees at the Cluck and Bell factory, it's occurred to me that in this country there is far too great a problem with discrimination, and it is unacceptable. To that end, I will be introducing to Congress the Equal Opportunity Act to prevent discrimination in employment on all grounds, including but not limited to racism, homophobia, sexuality discrimination, sexism, and all the like. I will also be working hard to protect the beautiful environment y'all got up in Paleto Bay through the Natural Preservation Act of 2018. Finally, last but not least, I'm going to be doing the Clean Up Our Streets Act to give the necessary funding to the officers down here that are doing their part to protect the lives of you and your property. But in order to get this legislation passed, we're going to need all the helping hands we can get in Congress. And it's to that end that I will be endorsing a wonderful candidate for Congress, one who will represent not only her district, but all of San Andreas and these United States. All the men, all the women, all the children, no matter what color, what ethnicity, whether they're poor or rich, she
Dwayne is
will
killing
fight
it
for
right
them.
now. Got
Ladies
chills.
and gentlemen, may I
One Charlie
introduce
Ford.
Mrs. Amanda Rifle?
I think we have a problem.
Negative Charlie.
Stage
Ford,
there,
the
Mrs.
F5
Rifle.
trainer.
Thank you to President Hank Jameson for this amazing opportunity. My name is Amanda Rifle, and I'm running for Congresswoman of the State of San Andreas. And through these means, I look to heavily resolve several issues that I've seen very prominent within this state over many different years. To speak to Mr. Jameson, the president's points on equality and being able to have a diverse population of care and concern and compassion within the state of San Andreas is something that I am going to platform and make at the forefront of what I'm doing every day if elected as your Congresswoman. I'd like to, at this time, announce my bid to be a Congresswoman for you, the people of the state of San Andreas, and I look forward to engaging in many more roundtables and discussions on what necessities or needs that you have and what your primary concerns and your barriers are, so that we can work together as a collection of people to rid ourselves of the barriers and constraints that meet us in our daily lives. Again, I just want to reinstitute the fact that I am running for Congresswoman for the state of San Andreas, and I'm going to do everything I can to gain your support and prove to you that something new is afoot. Thank you so much for coming today. God bless.
Thank you, Mrs. Rifle. And
Thank you,
you
Mr.
all
President.
for coming out here. Thank you all, and God bless America.
Secret Service Command, be advised. POTUS wrapped up his speech.
Alright, let's get you guys out here.
I
Mr.
think that
President, I believe
gentleman is really trying to get your attention, Mr. President.
10 for
hell.
this number one.
Just
He hasn't
move along.
moved since.
I think it would be a really good opportunity,
for
James, if
Minister
we could
headed down.
maybe speak to him. I mean, there are a lot of cameras here. What do you think, Mr. President?
I don't know if that'd be such a good idea. People get a bit too clingy, if you know what I mean.
Your call, obviously.
You know what? Let's leave this to Mrs. Rifle's judgment. What do you think we should do, Mrs. Rifle?
I think it would be a good opportunity.
All right. You heard of Mr. James? Let's get this fella up here.
Alright.
Command, be advised. POTUS decided to do a meet and greet.
Thank you,
with
sir.
our Lord. All units just stay on your desk. Be ready to move out of notice.
Copy.
10
Hey,
for.
sir! Agent James, Secret Service. Today is your lucky day. The President of the United States would like to have a word with you. Now, just do me a favor. Do me a favor. Put your hands in the air. And I need you to just do a 360 for me, okay?
How we doing out there on the stream?
Alright, just spin around nice and slow.
It's a long stream, man. We've been doing this for an
Alright,
hour and a half now.
sir, you just
It's pretty
follow me.
crazy.
Command, be advised. Civilian's been secure. We're approaching POTUS.
Sir, what is your name?
10 for.
My name is Harald Brinkmann.
Alright, Mr. Brinkman.
Oh my lord, what's that horrible
President
stench?
Jameson, Madam Rifle, may I present to you Mr. Brinkman.
Mr. Brinkman, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you doing today?
Oh my god. It's the best day of my life. I mean, I just heard your speech. It was wonderful. I fell in love with you, Fräulein.
Thank you very much. So what brings you to Los Santos?
I'm on vacation with my wife, but she was not feeling well because it's too hot in the city for her. I mean, it's too hot for my field too, but I decided to go out nevertheless, and it was a great decision, as I've now realized.
Mr. Brinkman, how long have you been in the city or the state per se?
We arrived 4 days ago, and yeah, so 4 days.
What has been your favorite thing to do so far since you've been here? Because there's so many things.
I love your fast food restaurants. It's so amazing. You not only have like the one with the golden M and so, but so many like Up and Atom and the chicken thing, and it's amazing.
Could not agree with you more. Well, we're really happy to have you here, and we really appreciate your level of excitement with our arrival, and thank you for the kind words for our speeches. We really appreciate that.
Yes, can I get a selfie with you?
With me?
Yeah, we can do a quick selfie.
Absolutely.
Yes.
With all of you. Mr. Guy with sunglasses, come here. Let's take a selfie.
Come on over, James.
All right.
Say cheese.
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 Cheese and crackers.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mr. Brinkman, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your vacation in the state of San Andreas. Oh.
Thank you.
You're a big guy.
You're welcome.
So, have fun saving the world.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you. And I hope your wife gets well.
Yes, you have very good air conditioning in the hotels. I must say that very good fast food and very good air conditioning. Thank you.
Very good. Bye. It was nice.
Yeah, something like that. James, he says we need to go now. So let's roll out.
Okay. All right, let's get going. Mr. President, you should jump. Still got it in you. A teleport shot. Shit's weird.
We're walking the president down to the motorcade.
Command copy. Command all units, be advised you are to proceed directly to LSI. Air Force One shall be on standby.
10-4. Commander, are you gonna be getting back in game?
Hopes.
Will we be going to the
secure.
Devon Weston hangar?
It's clear.
Alright, sir, just wait more.
Well, that was very encourageable. Thank you again so much, Mr. President, for all of your support today. It really does mean the world to me.
Standing by for you.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's my job to assist my constituents in any way I can.
Well, it's
No matter
very
how,
valuable to me
greasy they
specifically.
smell.
Yeah, but that's, you can't, like for me per se, like I don't look at things like that. I don't make comments like that because anybody at any time could hear those things and it could cause a really negative reaction. Well, specifically to them. Just imagine how, put yourself in other people's shoes and basically base how you would feel off of what you would say. You know what I mean?
Something like that. You're already starting to sound like a politician, Mrs. Raffle. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Where the hell did James go? That's my question.
Be advised,
unsure.
unaware if Air 1 is ready to go. Would you like me to break off?
Command is
Oh, there
on
he is.
scene. Sorry about that, sir. I saw someone in the crowd. I made sure they weren't a threat.
Thank you, James.
Yes, ma'am. Command be advised, POTUS will be on. We are to proceed directly to LSIA. Command to Air Force One be advised, President arrival will be in about 20 mics.
10-4.
Alright, highway unit, you are clear to proceed.
Is the car broke?
Command be advised, we're having some issues with the beast. We'll pull up the second limo. Sorry about this, Madam Rifle, Mr. President. I'm gonna get the backup limo. Should be right around the corner.
Oh dear. First world problems, right, Mr. President?
Yeah, something like that. Damn beast doesn't want to work half the time. This thing is built like a tank.
Is it true that when you go on things such as this, that your security team and Secret Service detail have a tendency to bring the vehicle here in prior to your arrival?
Secret Service Command be advised, Command is
I'd hope so.
Sniper 2, if you would, or Sniper 1, if you would, just escort
Otherwise, I don't know how
President
to get it
and
here.
Madam Rifle
Magic
to
some
LSIA.
shit.
10-4. All right, Mr. President, and sorry I didn't catch your name, ma'am. We're gonna be actually
Mrs.
going
Rifle.
in the
Oh, okay, no
we're
problem.
gonna be
Cool.
going into the just as fortified as the beach.
Yep, no problem.
Phone.
Thank you.
All right. So everyone's going to be transporting the president and Miss Rifle to LSIA immediate. If someone wants to take care of the beast.
Copy. We'll send in the extraction team.
10-4.
This SUV is so hot.
Be advised, unsure if Air Force One is still at the hangar.
10-4. I
Negative.
We'll make arrangements.
AFO is not at the hangar.
10-4. We'll stage outside and we'll get it taken care of.
I can take care of it.
Okay, 10-4.
Highway 1 to Charlie 4, are you okay?
Go. Charlie 4, go.
Yeah, Charlie 4 to
Secret Service Command, all units. It appears the the beast was tampered. We're going to assume this is a terrorist attack. Let's get the president out of here immediately.
Oh, we're going much quicker now.
Excuse me, John.
I advise you both buckle in your seats. We got some. Gotta get you out of here now.
Oh.
Highway unit,
Try not
let
to
me
wreck
pass.
us, son.
Secret Service Command to Air Force One, be advised, go ahead and get your engine started. Prepare to lift off as soon as present. Be evac plan alpha. Repeat, evac plan alpha.
Evac Plan Alpha. James, you're amazing, dude. Absolutely fucking amazing. 10 out of 10 for you.
Affirmative.
Blows
Question,
my
is the
mind with how
pilot
good you
available
are
right
at
now?
what you do. I am so impressed, dude.
Reserve pilot.
Such good RP. Thank you so much, brother.
I'll be good.
Oh, it's such a big fucking plane. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear.
That's perfect.
Come on, let's go. We gotta go.
All right. Well, Mr. President, it was an absolute honor to meet you. And I really appreciate all of your support, especially for kickstarting me into this potential career path.
Yes, Mrs. Rifle, unfortunately, I'm being rushed out of here, so I can't really give you the proper farewell, but you will need to keep me updated on your campaign.
Absolutely, sir.
President, welcome aboard of Air Force One.
Copy.
Soldier.
Advise you have free
Godspeed,
clearance
Mr. President.
You're clear to take off as soon as you can.
10-4.
Trooper, you need to clear off immediately. We don't
Yep.
forget into one
I
of
just
those.
wanted to be sure he got on safe.
And it's
You want to ride, Amanda?
All right, closing off.
Thank you,
doors.
Aaron. Yeah. Is it okay to sit up front?
Oh yeah, just move the computer over a little.
Okay. I'm skinny.
Secret Service Command, confirm the president is secure aboard Air Force One.
Yep.
Well, you don't see that every day.
No, you sure don't. What an incredible experience.
Yeah, you gotta tell me all about it.
Yeah, I really want to see this jet, like, take off. Can you park in a better
Oh, yeah,
spot?
we got the clearance. Yeah. Gotta follow the road rules of the airport, though.
Yeah. I hope that you had some time to speak with him. I was trying to tell him about you.
Not a whole lot. I wasn't sure what to even say, you know?
Dude, tell me about it. Like, that's kind of how I felt, kind of being thrust into all of this.
Hey,
I've gotta enjoy the view, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You don't see this very often.
Air Force One is going to be departing now.
I actually do, but it's always amazing.
That's an affirmative,
Command
Air Force One.
copies.
there it goes. That is a big fucking plane.
Be to the beautiful.
Damn. Someday.
You thinking President Rifle someday?
God, I'm gonna think about congressmen right now. But you never know what the future holds, right?
Congresswoman, right?
Congresswoman, thank you. Still, has a
I'd
lot
like
to get used
call
to.
you Mrs. President one day.
Well, thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Madam
You
President.
too. Damn. There he goes. Off to do whatever the world needs. It's
More
incredible.
president stuff.
Yeah. All right, Aaron. Well, my car is parked actually on the other side of the hangar. I'm just going to kind of walk and get some air. I really appreciate the ride, and thanks for all your help today.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, love you, girl. I'll call you later, and we'll catch up.
This is Air
Get a
Force
beer.
One. We successfully got out of airspace. We're all clear.
Copy, Air Force One. Godspeed.
And that'll conclude the stream. Just a special shout out to Justin, Kaylee, Giannis, James, Dwayne, Daniel, Alex, and Aaron for a tremendously incredible scenario. You know, with a little bit of planning, not a whole lot. We kind of had a basis or emphasis that we wanted to utilize in terms of, you know, how this was going to go off. But see Air Force One up in the sky behind me right now, but pretty cool. Again, just really appreciate all your guys' support from the chat, and those of you that follow my channel or subscribe to my work here. Just endlessly appreciate all of you. Yeah, that'll conclude this one, and again, I had a good time. Thanks to everybody involved for just killing it, just doing amazing stuff. And yeah, until next time, see you next time.